What's your when they go low, I go lower moment? I had been dating Mia for almost 3 years when I discovered she was having an emotional affair with her coworker, Craig. It started with innocent text messages I glimpsed while she was showering, inside jokes about their boss, complaints about customers. But over time, the texts became more frequent, more intimate. "You get me in a way no one else does," she wrote to him. "Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if we'd met first." I confronted her, of course. She cried, swore nothing physical had happened, promised to create boundaries with Craig. Like an idiot, I believed her, wanted to believe her. 2 months later, I checked her phone while she slept. There were no messages from Craig, nothing in her call log either. Too clean. I felt that cold dread in my stomach, knowing something was still off. "We need to rebuild trust," she told me during our weekly date nights. "I'm trying so hard to be transparent." I nodded along, playing the understanding boyfriend. Meanwhile, I downloaded a keylogger on our shared laptop. Within days, I discovered her secret email account. The messages between them made me physically ill. "Last night was incredible," Craig wrote. "The way you looked at me when you—" I stopped reading. 3 years of my life, wasted on someone who could smile at me over breakfast after spending the night with another man. But I didn't confront her immediately. No, that would be too predictable, too decent. Instead, I made a plan. "Babe," I said casually one evening, "my company's annual charity gala is coming up. I'd love for you to be my date." Her eyes lit up. "Really? You never invite me to work events." "This one's special," I replied, kissing her forehead. "I'm being recognized for my project. All the executives will be there." For the next 2 weeks, Mia obsessed over finding the perfect dress. She spent hundreds on hair appointments, nails, makeup. I encouraged all of it. "You deserve to feel beautiful," I told her, knowing Craig was texting her under the table. The night of the gala, I picked her up in a rented luxury car. She looked stunning in her new dress, practically glowing with excitement. "I'm so proud of you," she whispered, squeezing my hand. I drove us to the downtown Marriott, where I'd reserved a small conference room. When we arrived, the hotel was quiet, no signs of any event. "Are we early?" she asked, confusion crossing her face. "No, perfect timing," I replied, leading her to the empty room. When I opened the door, there was just a projector set up, facing a blank wall. "I don't understand," she said, her voice small. "Where is everyone?" I closed the door behind us. "There is no gala, Mia." Her face fell. "What? Then why are we—" I pressed a button on the remote in my pocket. The projector flickered to life, displaying her emails with Craig. All of them. The timestamps, the explicit details, the plans they'd made for their future. "Oh my God," she whispered, her hand covering her mouth. "Keep watching," I said coldly. The presentation shifted to photos I'd taken over the past month. Mia leaving Craig's apartment building at 6 a.m., the two of them kissing in his car, screenshots of hotel receipts from her email. "Stop," she pleaded, tears streaming down her face. "Please stop." I didn't stop. The final slide displayed a simple message. "Craig received these 30 minutes ago. So did your parents." Her knees buckled. You sent this to everyone?" "Not everyone," I said, opening the door to leave. "Just everyone who matters." I walked out, leaving her sobbing in her expensive dress in an empty conference room she'd have to find her own way home from.